Super Earth.
All right, we gotta see if this works. I'm trying out AV1, which might be the wrong setting actually.
Hi there.
Is the stream?
Democracy.
Does the stream have decent quality? Is there a 2K option, 1440p, perchance? I am very curious. I tried recording an AV1 for videos, and that doesn't work in Premiere Pro that well. It's a whole process to freaking make it work, so I just said, no, I'm good. Okay. First time playing OhDough in a while. Feels kind of weird. Well, first time playing it, there's not like crazy new content, more just surges. But Hulk surges are a big deal for me. I like them. It's Jet Brigade. Jet Brigade means War Striders. Should be fine. I want like the OG Hulk surges though. The ones where there's 20-something Hulks, you can use a AMR railgun and go crazy. Like it's more Hulks than anything else by a long shot. I don't think that'll be the case here. We'll see though. Lucky Asp. Also, I'm pretty sure they changed this mission right here, emergency evacuation, to spawn War Striders. It used to almost always spawn Hulks. Now it's got... Jet Brigade's different, but still. That's gonna be Berserkers. I played once already. I was using Sterilizer for... I'm not sure why. I had ideas of grandeur, like I'm gonna bring Sterilizer, I'm gonna somehow get more value than I expect, which didn't happen. But there weren't that many War Striders. It wasn't anything akin to the Cyberstan stuff. Like on that planet, there was 10 War Striders just chilling at POIs. Here it's more Hulks, which is good. Like a few War Striders aren't a big deal. You can live with that. You can have a decent time. When there's more War Striders and Hulks, things are not looking too good. How come there's only a freaking 3.6 thousand folks on this planet? Okay, 36,000 online. That makes more sense. I'm assuming that Verilia is a part of the major order somehow. Hey, you get them, Tigers. You get them. These folks be clocking in. Diet Hulk Surge? Yeah, that's what I noticed as well. Like, it kind of felt very similar to just facing... Oh my god, good luck. It felt similar to just facing regular Jet Brigade. Like, I have a video where I used a railgun, and I had times in which there was 7 Hulks jumping after me, which is kind of this as well. And that was actually playing solo, where there's less dudes. I don't want to go crossbow. Where's the diligence at? Boom. I was going to play a game called Darklight Survivor, which I still might, because I'm a little interested. Yeah. Let's chill. Alright. $5 this guy, 500 kgs the whole team. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Are you in heaven? I think my window's open. Yeah, I don't really like Gatling Barrage, but I'll take it. And I suppose an Eagle. I'm tempted to go Hellbomb Backpack, actually, and just never use it. Thoughts? Gotta change the helmet. Tin can works, but the blueberry is forever. I'll fix it. That should be better. Now it's just a tan room. Enjoying this meal today. What does that even mean, my brother? Who popularized landing on the extraction? I feel like it's a waste of time. Caps messed up my 07. I'm going to die by myself in Narnia. Ooh, I should have taken the freaking pocket rocket. Son of a biscuit. I also don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. I like to land where I can rotate properly. I like to land near stuff. Like, me personally, I would land in a way in which I can essentially go from the starting objectives towards the main objective. So I'd land like somewhere over here. If I could see the map before you... If you could like know where stuff's going to be before you land, I'd probably go here and then rotate this way. But realistically, I'd be landing right next to that. The first objective. First try. There's a good gnat in here. And a machine gunner. So you can kill a Vox with the shield grenade, but you can't kill a fabricator with that, huh? That could have been bad. Like, I can live walking over it, but only barely. Nah, I'd have been fine. I'd have been fine. It's 01. I'm an 07 enthusiast. Me personally. Now, question is, do I get a resupply here? Probably. One thing I don't understand, I swear to God, I talk more when I'm playing offline than online. Like, if I'm off stream, I talk more to myself. I think the difference is, like, I can actually sit there and choose when to do it. Like, okay, I'm playing this mission, I'm gonna go ahead and try. Whereas on stream, you have to do that, like, the entire time, realistically. That'd be the ideal. Too much damn work. The fab with like a half dozen overcharged railgun shots. Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and find the time for that. Ooh, have they fixed climbing yet? Or do I have to be cautious of any small pebbles? I think I answered my question. Never mind. So, how come Rogue Corps isn't doing that great right now? Like, I heard they made mistakes in the sense of just like progression not being that engaging at all. Like having to share mother effing upgrades. Oh, okay, these guys are cracked out. Got it. Because I was looking forward to it. I think a jammer's active over here. No. I lied. Surge is back. This is Jet Brigade plus Hulk Surge. So there's Hulks. Not as much as you would expect, though. In fact, it almost feels as though this is lighter than usual. Like, this outpost doesn't have much going on at all. Oh, 1 second, sir. Where's the Hulks? We've seen one so far. I lied, we've seen 2. Oh, you swing like that. We've seen 2. I haven't gotten any bot drops, though. Yeah, this Hulk, I'm telling you, this Hulk Surge seems like it's a diet Hulk Surge. 0 sugar Hulk Surge. The hint, tactical monsters. That's from that's for bugs. Different faction. Patch note said they fixed it. Fixed what? Oh, the climbing thing. I don't really trust patch notes too often. Because even if they're doing it, like, even when they're trying to be totally transparent, some things just don't really work the way that you'd expect. Like, patch notes are more so like a faith thing. Hey, we fixed it, we think. Well, I was just over there. Wasn't I? Wasn't I just over here, like, 2 minutes ago and there was nothing? Maybe it's a host bug. Rolled. Rolled again. Oh, wait. For some reason, Rogun's always in safe mode. Like, I think they accidentally broke the whole you can pick what you want and have it transfer. Oh well. Is that a strafing run or DSS? I have PTSD from the latter. What? Couldn't have gotten kicked. I didn't do nothing wrong. The host left the game. Invigorating stuff. Nah, there's no way as a kick. I didn't do nothing. They know dies inside the Hulks. Well. Alright. So unless it's like a host bug going on, where if I'm not close enough to the host, I don't see enemies. This is definitely feeling diluted. Spread democracy. Yeah, buddy Inc. Raise the flag is the goat. They're all picking night ones though. I need stuff like over here. Here, onward, I think tends to go towards the darkness. You can't see nothing. That's what I wanted. Play solo. I'll think about it. I like doing solo stuff off stream usually. Okay. What's your ambition there, sir? Please, sir, spare support weapon. I don't think they're dying like crazy, so I'm not going to bring enforcement budget. They don't care about samples, most likely. This guy might, but I won't pick him up. They're not in a good enough area to grab. Like a chore. I guess muscle enhancement. Localization. Dead sprint's a troll. Also, yeah, muscle enhancement, I guess. These are like the three best boosters. The experimental boosters chill. I just don't love the effect. I have a mod to remove it though. Sim booster? Eh. It's alright. Broken again. That thing. Do I want to go sentries? I had solo silo. It's good for killing faction striders if they spawn. I don't know if I need it. I'm gonna do leveler. That seems more fun. And for factory striders, Gatling barrage. Maybe. Little been the case with the host and enemy density. I don't know. It's not something that I've ever like really noticed until recently, but maybe. Well, that's not ideal. The team is not doing good. I repeat, the team is not doing the best. I need to find a safe space. I can't land. I need to get some loot in here. All right. We didn't panic. We're good. I thought this flag was actually already captured for a second. Oh, they be snitching on cooldown. See, during a Hulk surge, you'd expect a lot more Hulks. Like, way more. But just off those dropships, you can tell the difference. Well. Again. Again. Got him. First try. Like, this is definitely a diet Hulk surge, that's for sure. That's from me to them. Alright. So you should use that leveler on the guy, not that guy, other guy. Not that guy, the other guy. I swear to God. Put my railgun in unsafe mode, Arrowhead. His name wasn't there. It like drifted towards his body, in my defense. No, I'm pretty sure it drifted towards his body. We can run that back, but I'm fairly certain that thing was like a little bit of a missing some. What the heck was that? What was that? Was that a Devastator getting like Wile E. Coyote'd? Revenge much? I'm not sure he even killed me. Maybe he did. Subconscious revenge. My bad. This feels more like a Devastator surge than a Hulk surge. I don't know why that is. Like, that's more Hulk surgy. Ow. We have to do the mods. Which mods? If you're talking like mods in general, I got no idea, bro. Like mods for Nexus and whatnot, that is a question for not me. I was gonna say, you're supposed to die to that. Alright, will the bunker turrets kill someone instantly with the most counterplay imaginable? Stay tuned. How come they're jumping backwards? I'm trying to go for a headshot on the Devastators, they're jumping backwards. Also can't see a damn thing because of dirt. Is that on me? I have faith the homie will get that. But I'm gonna try and help regardless. Oh, word. That is on me. That's a wall. There's no way it's on me anymore. I'm behind a wall. Hey, they got it. You're missing nothing. Wasn't that tech from backward approaching Hulk Scorchers? I think that both, yeah, the Hulk Scorchers and even the regular Hulks would sometimes do the weird little body contortionist stuff. Alright, start your timers. I think that sandstorms last for like 3 or 4 minutes. Hooray. This guy 1 ammo. You brought your recoilless rifle. Fine. Bunch of poors and beggars. Bunch of gosh darn poors and beggars. There's no Hulk Surge? It doesn't feel like one, dude. I'm telling you. It's from the first game I played before I even started the stream. I was like, this doesn't really feel like a Hulk Surge. It feels like a regular, degular automaton mission. Like, I think they maybe increased the amount of Hulks by 20%, 30%. Hulk Surges were a 90% increase before. It was crazy. In that regard, just make sure, if I was y'all, I'd just give that feedback somehow, some way. Spawn supply on the evac area is one advantage. Who cares? Just land somewhere else, call in the resupply there, and call it a day. I think that resupply is a waste of it. Like, that's like a waste of time, though, especially for just that benefit alone. I got Nori. Missed. skin. First try. Dude, yeah, the Hulks are crazy. This legit just feels like a regular mission for the most part. I keep missing those up close shots on that guy. Impeller surge was 600% increase. This does not feel any different. Yeah, this is like, I'm telling you, probably a 20 or 30% increase of Hulks. That's like the main difference. Jump. Howard. Yeah, war stars do count as like a hefty amount of spawn points. It's something like, I don't know. If you normally see 6 Hulks in a single dropship, you would see maybe 3 or 2 Horse Riders. They should probably look into that. Like, I think people want to get a bunch of kills in the game, so why not orientate it to where they can do that? Like, look at what eats up the most spawn points, and try and spawn the things that just give them the most enemies to shoot at possible. If it's all an equation based on that kind of stuff, just make it crazy and see what happens. Like, see how people will fare. That's kind of why people like Hunter Seeds a lot. And the tank towers have been alerted. Fun's over. So Billy Bob Surge. Honestly, maybe. Maybe give it a gander. Bird seal. When did I toss out another backpack? I didn't mean to do that. I think I also missed that. That bitch is loud. I think I did 8 before for music volume. That was loud as all get out. Like, for Jet Hulks, they're fun to face if you just want to go for air shots with like a railgun or something. Keyword on go for. Dang it. Well, bro, it's not helping. No offense. Very interesting. Where my backpack go? I didn't mean to toss it in. And I want it. If that's the Hulk's hitbox, that's actually nuts. Like, he's dead right there, and the hitbox was all the way there. Is that pack a loss? No. That was a broken hitbox. Like, I guess a death box, if you will. Yes. No. Dang it. That shot landed for sure. Yo, Tauntaun minigun sucks. Every time I use it, I'm reminded of like how bad it is. I hope they find a way to make that cooler, in a sense. Alright, you discombobulate. I'm going to the flag. Tis the idea at the moment. How do you like this kind of Hulk surge? Kind of miss when it was just all Hulks. I don't know if you've been here for 2 seconds or not, but I'm not a huge fan of this Hulk surge. This is not really a Hulk surge at all. It's like a... If there was... Equating it to, like, let's say soda. There's, like, your actual soda, which I don't really drink myself. But then there's, like, the zero sugar and diet sodas. This is a zero sugar and diet surge. So it's not really that cool. It's kind of like... It's whatever, like, you know brands... The name doesn't really hold up over time, but the name is still there, but the actual quality of the product just dwindles as time passes. That's what this feels like. That is the most surgy that this has been this entire time. Like, I want to see Hulk after Hulk. Almost. Dang it. Will you jump? That's a miss and a half. That misses? Okay, that one makes sense. I'm fighting Harry Houdini over here. That he's got a disappearing act. Watch out. This is now turned into a War Strider surge, by the way. My Rogan's always on freaking save mode! Which is actually not a horrible thing for going for the skill shots or the air shots on those guys. But I don't want it. I'm scared of tossing stuff right now. Does it mow them? It does not. Dang it. Dang it again. Dang it for a third time. Fourth time. Fifth time. Sixth time. Not even moving right now, it's just sad. That's not legal. That's not even remotely kosher. Why is there more Striders? Who knows? Not the sandstorm. We were having a good time being able to see the video game. Man. Alright. I won't be a Debbie Downer too bad, I don't think, but this is not a great surge. The mission or the planet sucks because sandstorms are whack as all get out. And the surge is kind of... It's a zero sugar surge. A diet surge, if you will. It's super good for the immersive type, I guess. I was gonna lay down. I hit Z. If there was like a freaking keyboard overlay, I pressed Z to lay down. I read they nerfed surges. Can we get a fact check on that? I would be very interested to know if that's true. And then I'd like to know why. Oh, hello. You better not be begging for ammo again. I can't see a damn thing up there. Sandstorms are like top 10 lamest modifiers in the game. Yep. He fast AF, boy. That wasn't meant for me. That wasn't meant for me. That was meant for him. Okay, let's go ahead and be accurate on the guy you're aiming at. Make him last longer? I don't know. I've never been a fan of them to begin with, so I'm the wrong guy to ask. Teammates, you're becoming the evil you swore to fight against. You're ragdolling me more than the bots. Wait. Wait. Ow. What? That seemed rigged. Duh. Jump, jump. Roll. Clean. Try to do 1 through 10 without dying. I don't think that sounds really fun. Also sounds quite boring. I might try it eventually though. As I almost die instantly. The thing is, 1 through 10, like, level difficulties 1 through 7 all feel kind of the same. Or, like, it ramps up in difficulty a little bit, but not to the point of it mattering. Level 8's where it actually starts to matter. And even then, not so much. It depends. I had a leveler somewhere. Where's my leveler? Now I can definitely throw up some footage to compare the two, but we don't. I don't think I have like the best comparisons between cyberstand surges. Is someone knocking on my window? What the hell? Ooh, that could have been bad. That's a grenade. It's because it's in the building. Certain things I can understand why they glitch out. Like that's in a building, whatever. Weave. Randomly drop missions when I play. I drop no missions randomly whenever I play, almost always. Except for being solo. Ow. Imagine. You won't jump from over there. No way. You don't have the cojones. You won't do it. What are they beating up over there? Why you do that? That is the... Who plays that turret? I4. That is one of the best turret placements I've ever seen in my entire tenure as a Helldiver. Inspirational stuff, genuinely. Keep up the good work. Too easy. Another one. Get a jump. Avoid the beam. Jump away. Do it. Or look like an idiot, that works too. Ooh, he juked you out though. And then turns around. Oh, you got him. Alright, we're gonna need to talk to Arrowhead about their labeling of this as a surge. I don't feel the Hulk surging inside me. Pause. I would have shot the turret, but the turret, it served its purpose as just showing how the placement was egregious. They could learn from that. Hulk Surge had to be nerfed because the Orangeers couldn't keep up. Folks see a Hulk Surge and they go, I'm gonna take a Quasar Cannon. And they wonder why it can't keep up. The thing that has a, I think, 18-second like total cooldown, because you have the 15-second cooldown, the 3-second charge up. Like, guys, the weapon can't keep up. We should nerf the surges. Was that written somewhere though? There's no patch notes. What? You're lucky you got a shield, bro. Where are the bots? If this is not a sandstorm, oh my god. This planet sucks. This planet sucks. New rule, do not put anything remotely engaging on planets that have whack visibility modifiers. Absolutely cringe, dude. It's my third sandstorm in one mission. There's no patch notes. Yeah, but the patch notes, they tend to convey certain things like that. I think the devs have never kept it a secret when they nerf certain things like this. They nerf raised the flag a while back. That was in the patch notes. They... maybe not, actually. Maybe not. But they tend to convey that information. They can change spawn rate from back end. See the Custom Galactic War? I've heard of it. What'd they do to my boy? How are they... what? Alright, here's the thing. So this does not feel that surgy. We've already established that. If regular Hulk surges feel worse somehow, we're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to have a come to Jesus about what's going on. Because that was kind of lame, all things considered. It wasn't like super intense. It felt like a regular mission. Like, it felt like a regular mission, but just 20% more heavy spawns. Whereas a surge is supposed to be a ton of extra heavies. You get bored of Helldivers 2. I think everyone does. It's like a natural state of things. That's kind of the whole reason that live service games exist in the first place. To give you more stuff to do that's new. Is recoil courage here for Hulk surges? In this, if it's like this kind of a surge, no, but in general, yeah. Recoilless against an actual full-fledged Hulk surge does next to nothing, because you don't have time to reload it. Okay, I didn't die that much. Stim usage is still super high. They got way more kills, but I was, hey man, I was shooting my thing. I also didn't see much stuff. How is that even real? When did I shoot someone? When did I kill someone? Hammer time? No. So hammer works a lot better on Hulk surges when you actually have a lot more Hulks. But if you're facing War Striders, they don't get confused by gas. They take more swings to kill, and you also have a bunch more of the small guys. Not as fun So I can't really... I don't want to do hammer into that. It just seems like a super lackluster moment. Now, hammer is going to be better than a close rifle, though, I think. Most likely. Have you tried the blitzer on the appropriators? Does it feel like a better alternative to arc thrower? It's alright. Arc thrower is better. By like a lot. Yeah, and you get slowed by gas. I think that change has to go. It's a pretty lame change that you don't notice it on the bugs. When you slow down enemies, you don't notice it for gas at all, really. And because it slows you down, it actually is a net negative. Now, this is the difficult question. Do we keep doing this because it's going to be nothing but sandstorms, not a whole lot of hulks to fight? Like, we'll do like maybe one or two more. Probably just one more, actually. I'll do AMR, I guess. Oh, sick. Free. Raise the flag's like the only real option. I think after this, I might play Darktide Survivor. Darklight Survivor, rather. I think. I forget the name. Weapon-wise, I still like that. Don't feel like changing it. Shields, I don't really need... Okay, I may have gotten kicked from that. There's actually a pretty high chance. What? Fostering? Oh, what? Are hosts getting kicked, or are hosts getting DC'd or leaving? You want to have a good horde shooter? Well, people recommend probably... What is it? Darktide, I think. They might recommend Space Marine 2. Those are okay horde shooters. Like, some folks love them. Some people have like a ton of time invested in a Darktide especially. I was hoping that freaking Rogue Core wouldn't suck. Or I was hoping it'd be better. I'm not sure if it sucks or not. But from what I've heard so far, it doesn't seem like a game I want to really invest time into because it has a bunch of glaring issues. Like, folks that have tons of hours in Deep Rock Galactic were saying it's just not really worth the time right now. Which is unfortunate. Far Far West is pretty fun. Although it definitely needs a lot more to do. I'm curious to see how they handle balancing, because I've seen some of the changes they have in place for... or going forward. I'm not super amped on some of them. But they do have some like really cool additions coming out in terms of like enemies and whatnot. I'm not sure when, but in the future. Rogue Core was a miss, not balancing for solo. How is it not balanced for solo? Like, in what way? Is it unenjoyable solo? Is it too easy solo? Because I do think that horde shooters need to balance with solo play in mind. Like, you balance solo because it's like the best way to test stuff. It's the way experiments work. You balance in a way in which you can actually control variables. If you have 4 people, that is 3 extra variables on top of yourself to account for when doing any kind of measurement that matters. I don't understand why people can't comprehend that very basic principle when it comes to experimentation, especially in video games. Like, solo play balancing is way more important than most players will let you believe. Because the games that are fun solo tend to be good in a group as well, if it's a possibility. Obviously, scaling matters, though. Too many enemies, not enough ammo. Not enough ammo in a horde shooter is some dumb stuff, dude. That is some silly... like, that is... no. Vampire Survivors? That's not really a horde shooter, though. That's like a... it's a genre of game, but it's... like, isn't Vampire Survivors a game you don't even aim in? You just kind of like kills things for you, and it's more about you... it's like a roguelike of sorts. You son of a biscuit. Pick a raise the flag in this area. Yeah, Megabonk's the same as Megabank is in the same realm as Vampire Survivor. They're not actually games you aim in. They're roguelites or roguelites in which you get upgrades and you just kind of like sit there and your character kills everything for you based on the choices you make. Those games to me are like brain rot. People just like it because they can feel powerful, but I think those games are kind of lame, personally. I think I played one called Halls of Torment, which I put like 40 hours into it, but I realized that it's not very fulfilling of a game to me. Because I don't really get better. It's more... There's not really like a skillful aspect to it at all. It is entirely a knowledge check. They sell well though, so more props to the devs that make them. Get that bread, brother. I swear to God, how does no one pick a mission in the daylight? Like I raise the flag. I wonder if people realize that the Hulk Surge is kind of a scam. And so they're not really playing this mission. They're more so just doing the major order. Matter of fact, I'm almost tempted to see what the difference is in just playing a regular thing. Is there like a regular Jet Brigade? There's not. Oh, there is. 295. We'll do that a different day, I guess. Back to searching. Maybe try hosting. Maybe you'll find more Hulks that way. The problem with hosting is I only get 2 choices between missions, which I do have this, technically. Is there gunships? No gunships. Like, hosting this game sucks because I can't just promote lead. I have to sit there, I host, and I have to leave. I can't, like... I can kick everyone, which feels bad, but I can't actually, like, promote a leader and then leave myself, which I want to do. Because I don't do a full operation. That's a waste of my time. I like doing a single mission. Honestly, I do the same mission over and over again because Raise the Flag, for instance, just has more stuff going on than every other mission type, except for maybe Geosurvey. Ooh, get me in there. I just played Space Marine 2. The guns still don't damage. Yeah, pretty sure they're never going to fix that. That's like their whole balancing philosophy in that game is you just make it to where nothing gets... Like, you can't ever outscale the enemies in a way that matters in a horde shooter for them. AMR. AMI. That's... I just picked some dumb stuff. I need to get rid of that. Where is the thingy? Looking for Siege Ready Medium. Boom. I can ditch this and go... Not suck, actually. I kind of want that still. I'm going to go Purifier, actually. Just because... Guys, give me a second. Ooh, I respect it. Better man than me. There's always World War Z. That's kind of my problem with Space Marine 2 is that it's basically World War Z, but just reskinned to be Space Marine Warhammer 40k universe. It's an okay game, but it's not really a good game. I did bot defense solo. Were you the one saying that bot defense solo is more crazy than regular? Space Marine 2 is just a block parry system with a gun attached. Yeah. You block, you essentially parry, and then you go into a gun animation. It's not just parrying, it's like a full-on animation to do it. He's handicapped, he can't hurt you anymore. Got you, big dog. I ain't gonna let him hurt you. Did I think? No. Oh, son of a biscuit. I'm getting rolled by the death thingy. Death box. Interesting, very interesting Hulk surge, guys. One Hulk out of a whole bot drop is very peculiar. Okay, maybe 3 Hulks. Maybe. I got you. I think it's B4. About blasted him on accident. Do the jump. Ow. Smoked. Hulk Surge, War Strider Surge, regular gameplay. It does feel like that. But there's, okay, there is more heavies. So listen, there's more heavies. It's just not a surge. That's all it is, really. Like, there's definitely more heavies. That part is like objectively true. But it's not near a surge level. Like, we know what a surge feels like. We've seen it for Factory Striders, War Striders, tanks, Hulks, Impalers, Devastators. We know what a surge is supposed to feel like. This isn't a surge. There's like a dang near 50-50 mix of medium units to heavies. It's not how it works. There can be War Striders, but there needs to be way more Hulks than there currently are to call it a Hulk surge. It's just a false representation. We're being scammed. Every time I see AMRs, Railgun clears. In this case, I think Railgun's better because you one-shot War Striders. And there's not that many Hulks, so like AMR becomes a lot better than the Railgun if you're facing a ton of Hulks, which we're not. I'm using for variety. That was pretty good damage. I will potentially save you. Oh, you're fine. Then jump. The only thing I want to do now is just shoot Hulks in the sky. Or try to. Emphasis on try to. That's going to be difficult. Especially with AMR. Railgun's like instant transmission. Although we do get the multiple shot chance, which is nice. What? No. No again. For the 15th time. Will you turn to me? get. Well. We should have communicated a little bit better. That's my bad. We fell up towards the end, GG's. We fell up towards the end. This bubble has done more work for them than it has for me. We back though. Rolled. I mean, I'm all safe and I'm all cozy and tucked in right now, and I'm naked. Oh, sheesh. Am I invisible? I feel like I'm kind of just vibing, doing my thing. That guy's a Narnia. GG's. So you'll always get War Striders on Hulk Surges if you're doing a Jet Brigade Hulk Surge. The issue is the combination. If you don't combine them, it's fine. If you combine them, you can't avoid it. It's just the way it's coded. Just like if you do regular Jet Brigade, you will always have War Striders, as far as I'm aware. Like every mission that says Jet Brigade will have War Striders. So the easiest solution is just to do a regular Hulk Surge. The issue is that to perceive it as more difficult, you have to tie in more stuff. It's like, oh, this isn't just a regular Hulk Surge, it's a Jet Brigade Hulk Surge, which is actually easier. Movement! You play the Hellbomb sound in a nursing home, my pinky will twitch. Dude, I have to get a lot better at the sound cues like that. Because you can live through so much more if you just play off sound cue. Like 500 kg landing, a Hellbomb going off. Those are livable. Livable moments you just lay down. They monkey paw the Hulk Surge? I don't know if it's a monkey paw. Oh, I should have shot that. What is that guy doing? Devs, look away. They'll nerf landing on high ground. Somehow, some way. Monkey paw is a phrase that I use myself, and I always forget exactly what it means. I feel like it means to... What does it mean exactly? I've Googled it, I've rehearsed it, and I just forget. It's actually bad. This is the bioprocessor. We're in a Haseo. To achieve something through an unintended way. I always view it as essentially getting what you asked for, but it actually is done in a way in which it's not what you wanted. Like for instance, here's a Hulk Surge, but it's not what you actually wanted. What you asked for, it's a Hulk Surge. There's just other aspects to it that make it and dwindle the experience a little bit in a sense. You're lucky, bud. Like a bad genie. Yeah, that's also what I think about too. Is like a genie in a bottle, because the way that genies have been portrayed is you'll make a wish and they grant it, but again, it's not what you actually wanted. It's what you asked for, not what you wanted. And that's the whole like be careful what you wish for type. That guy does not like Spider Noir. He just took out Nicholas. He just took out my boy Nicholas. Rude. I do respect the bubbles. Don't get twisted. We need a way to spawn in a shield emplacement that you can actually move around. Could you imagine you drop down a shield emplacement and you have like a dolly on it and you can just maneuver it? Like it gets sent down on like a random dolly that you can just push. Well. Didn't die. It was close. Won't even cap. This was behind? Oh, you were behind a lot, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know. I thought like maybe you joined the stream and you were watching and you refresh, but I'd have told you if I had known. Just a payload objective? Not necessarily. I'm talking like a really small thing. Do we even have any things you can push around like that in this game at all? Just in one of your lobbies. For some reason, the Purifier can kill Hulk jetpacks from the front. It takes like 3 shots normally. You can do that with any explosive that I'm aware of. Like grenade launcher, crossbow, Purifier. Crossbow seems to be 3 shots as well. I was kind of like doing the same thing today. Because I think it's been a thing for a while, and I just didn't know. So it's a new experience for me, and it's pretty cool. That also means that autocannon can probably just no aim kill him as well from the front without having to go for the visor. Nailed it. I think I can maybe get the one on the other side too. Maybe not actually. I don't have enough runway. I can snipe it though. Too far. That might be money. Hey, we got it. Too easy. Well. Got the objective. Got the thingy. Movement. What did the airburst launcher loadout on automatons? I think a while back, maybe. Like a long time ago. Primary name is Purifier. Are folks getting DC'd or did I do something? You want gas to give acid storms? I think a lot of folks do. Ever since they launched, that was kind of like the suggestion that people gave, is why not just allow that? Why not allow it to do that? I was standing right here, and I aimed like this high. I missed. Missed again. That's actually a tough shot. Now what? Oh, it was already broken. I think, maybe. If it's already broken, then we don't know if I missed. We can't know for certain. There's a chance that B4 broke it, though. Fighting bots and bugs at the same time was just as chaotic as I imagined. I have a strong feeling that the folks that are playing in the CGW will potentially ruin Helldivers 2 for themselves until we finally get that stuff added to the actual main game. That is my opinion on their stuff. I'm also fairly certain that folks will freak out once it gets taken down, because I'm pretty sure it's getting taken down in the future. Here we have a natural B4. Approaching a War Strider. One swing, two swings down. Going for the next bloke. Playing covered. Psych running away, getting chased down by the War Strider's carcass. He's knocked to the ground. He's back up again. Strafing one out. He's weaving. He's dipping. He's ducking. He's diving. In the dunes. A jet Hulk approaches. Lost in the sauce for some reason. Not sure why exactly. Another strafing run. He's going for the kill. He's distracted. Oh, he's ragdolled. Of course. Of course, you can't avoid that. Ragdoll again. Double ragdoll. Double. And he's checking his work. He's approaching. Victorious. Our hero. B4. If he saluted, it'd be sick. I need to reload this. The spoils of your war, of your victor. Or something. Something like that. Got a ghost registration right there. I'm not gonna shoot because I will kill him. No, I'll shoot. Use gas pistol. Oh, he's on the freaking, he's on that midnight meat pounder grind. Sheesh. He's a knower. Alright, back to my stealth gamer chair. The Tauntauns won't know what hit them. Force players to only play the cringe live game. Wait. Force players to only play the cringe live game where no meaningful changes ever get made would be a terrible PR. Terrible PR. I think that this is where people don't understand how business works, and just like, not even business, just basic ownership. It is not anyone's game to sit there and play Frankenstein with and do what they want. Like, that's just not their choice. Arrowhead made the game. You don't have to like it, but if anyone gets upset about that, like, you can be upset, but you can't try and defend it, I wouldn't say. Like, trying to defend it just makes no sense. There's no way that guy hit me. Because it's not the CGW's to alter in the first place. Not how it works. It's akin to having an artist make something and someone else just essentially takes all of that and poses at their own. They're not getting paid for it, but still, it's not theirs to pawn off in that sense. So if Arrowhead takes it down, which is well within their rights and makes sense to do, you can be upset about it, but people just have to like sort of internalize that upsetness. That's just how it's gonna have to go down. How'd he hit you? They have a pretty massive hitbox, but he swung at my teammate, and it just happened to hit me in the backswing. Interesting. They still do that. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, he's copying his homie. Now the Hulk Surge. Where was this earlier? It's still a Diet Hulk Surge, but it's more Hulk Surge than earlier. That is a War Strider. Cease. No. It's 'cause you're a host. Yeah, but even though I wasn't a host playing way back when, and it wasn't a big deal. I think some of this like host stuff is actually cope. Like, not all, but some. I will do one more just to test it though. Inspirational. Dude, Hulk Surge is infinitely better than War Strider Surge. It's not even like a little bit. It's by like an astronomical amount that one can't even begin to actually process as a value in the numerical indexes. It's just better in every single way possible. And an actual true Surge is more fun than having a lot of the chaff still. Like, this just feels like a regular mission. Mostly. Like, these should be Hulks chasing me down for the most part. It should just be legitimately exactly how they had it the first time. Do that for a Hulk Surge and you're set. There's no need to like think about it any harder than that. Just do what you did the very first time we had Hulk Surges. That was actually insanely fun. The CGW is not another mod. That's not how mods work. That is entirely like, mods are mostly depicted as things that alter the visuals of a game. Like, those are the mods that Arrowhead doesn't want to get rid of. If you believe even for a second that they're gonna be like, oh, the CGW is just a basic mod, then you're cooked. That's not how that works. That is not a basic mod. That is a thing you have to turn off your anti-cheat, as far as I know, to even begin to use in the first place. That's not a basic mod that Arrowhead is going to be like, oh, it's fine. You can keep that. Like, that's absurdly cope. Like, am I wrong on that? Do you have to turn off your anti-cheat to use the CGW mod? Because as far as I'm aware, you do. And if you do, that is not the mod that Arrowhead is going to be like, oh, it's fine. Because if that's just a basic mod, then so is the folks that go in there and do cheats and whatnot. At the end of the day, they're altering the physical gameplay values to their own liking. Such as cheaters that give themselves more super credits. Such as cheaters that make their weapons do more damage. That's the exact same thing they're doing in CW. Not super credits, but changing the values of weapons. That is not a basic mod in the slightest. Like, this is where people are cooked and how they actually view it, and it's going to lead to bad PR because people don't know basic things in video games. Like, they can't separate the two. They hear mod and assume that those things are equal. They are not. Not in the slightest. So yeah, it'll be bad PR because people don't have common sense in that regard. Okay, this is not a Hulk Surge. This isn't a Hulk Surge. It's a Billy Bob Surge. What the hell am I looking at? It's a Billy Bob's the corn. Run! And now we're... Dude, am I playing like a freaking roguelike right now? I'm facing different phases. Most visible health average gameplay, it's so stupid, dude. They've got to stop picking these like planets for this stuff, especially if it's not related to a major order and the actual pipeline of the planet doesn't matter. Just pick planets you can see stuff on. I don't know why they don't do that. I almost killed you. The reason why not a lot of Hulks are spawning is because of the Jet Brigade. That is why. Ooh, almost died. Okay. I think Horse Riders need more work done on them. I think so. Like, either do more work on them or spawn them less. Or make it so I don't have to face them as much in certain missions. Like, you have three different options that you can approach to make them less annoying to play against. And I think all are valid choices. Like, there's no, like, true one answer to that. Because part of the issue with Horse Riders is that you can't really avoid them. Because so many different mission types have Horse Riders, and obviously you don't know which ones that they are. And that can lead to less enjoyable experiences for most players. Whereas you don't have that same issue with Hulks. Like, folks aren't like, oh my god, these Hulks. Very few people have an issue with the way that Hulks are designed because they're just more fun to shoot and kill, and you have better time using multiple weapons to kill them. That is an indication of good game design. Horse Riders are the opposite because a lot of folks don't like playing against them, which, regardless of like, oh, it's a skill issue, whatever the case, it's, at the end of the day, folks don't enjoy it. If that's happening, there's no amount of, oh, just have fun, you're bad. Like, they'll get folks to actually have fun playing against it. You could try educating them, in a sense, but even then, good players don't love playing as Horse Riders. I think part of it is, like, whenever you're trying to shoot their weak spots, they move in a way that's not cohesive to the other automatons. Devastators are weak spots in the middle of their body, and their movement doesn't really move their head up and down all that much. Hulks is in the middle of their body, does not move that much either when they're traversing towards you and whatnot. Horse Riders, it's at the top of their body, but the way that they move, it's different. Like, they're more jumpy. So that moves the weak spot in a way that's not as easy to track. And it takes more damage to kill than a usual Hulk does, while being twice as deadly, if not more. Like, I'm going for the joint for a reason. The joint is just a better, more consistent weak spot. As I missed the Hulk's weak spot. Hey. Point stands, though. They can even explore making their weak spot bigger. Like, have their weak spot be a bigger thing to hit. That's actually a better option, I think, overall. Is just increasing the size of their weak spot, considering the constraints that make it more annoying to actually target compared to other enemies. And if they want to keep it having an increased health pool, making it bigger makes more sense, too. But there's like tons of vectors they can approach to make that a better experience. Almost. Got him. Oh, my mission is set to private, isn't it? Rolled. Don't be another sandstorm, I beg of thee. Make their weak spot their Jondal area. They could do that too. I don't know, it's like a weird one to try and like figure out. Like I'm curious if making their Jondals, making their hip joint 2 shots versus 3 for AMR would be a better option. Because then it's like a matter of not many of them spawn to make them that weak. Like at the moment, their breakpoints aren't a huge problem necessarily. It's more of an issue of trying to hit their weak spot that becomes the annoyance. Because their hip joint, if you're shooting it from like the back, it's weird to get that proper angle to actually hit it consistently. I don't like this objective. Now that's a lot of Hawks. Meow. What? You got... Oh my god. Playing a horror game. We got flame hole jump scares. I almost just asked, like, how do you get up there? And I remember they have jetpacks. It all makes sense. Though I'm busy right now, maybe stream later when I'm free. I'll go ahead and check your schedule real quick. I'll make sure you can jot me in. It was either stream now or don't stream at all. That was kind of like the idea. I can play the game. No. My whole aspiration in life is to hit those shots. That guy's a freaking grief. Their feet are blocking all of my shots. F off with that. Out of here. This is just simply Jet Brigade. I was hoping the Hulk would actually jump on top of this, but alas. We gotta do the objective. And even shooting their jondals feels like off. Why am I blind? Dang it. Yeah, Hulks are like part of what makes things fun in this game is actually the ease of ability to actually. It's the ability to take them out quickly if you're hitting your shots correctly. But there's a point in which it's like diminishing returns, and like there's a point in which there's, I'd say, a difficulty increase that just makes it less rewarding because it's just far more annoying to hit the shots given all the aim constraints that exist. Like when you factor in sway, drag, ergonomics, all that stuff, there is like a sweet spot that determines how fun you'll really have trying to kill and hit certain enemies. Like War Striders don't hit that weak spot, which is why they feel bad. Hulks are in that sweet spot, so it feels fun with like so many different guns. I also think that War Striders should have their legs get one shot by the Breaching Hammer. Like one shot's a scary word in this game. It does matter though in that sense. Like a melee weapon that can get blasted endlessly should be able to do massive damage to a War Strider. Will you positively F off? This thing is so dead, it's crazy. Okay. I was teammateless right there. Teammateless. He was right next to me, wasn't he? Left me to die. Brother didn't have any point on the clock for his homie whatsoever. Not my 6, not my 12, not my 330. Jesus Christ. And we're blind. And we're blind. And we're blind. I got 1,000 of these though. Wait. Oh, not the ragdoll. Not the freaking range ragdoll. What do you do? What are you even here for? You got ammo? Alright, that's some actual DS. That is the part that we did complain about during Hulk searches, though, I will say. Like the Scorch Hulks could do that. Which they can still do that. Well. The fog remover mod. Does that mod affect this? I don't mind having some fog. I think removing all fog makes the game look bad. but this is just like lame. And honestly, I don't care that it exists. I just care that they put a fun or potentially fun thing on a planet that has horrible visibility. That's just a mistake. They shouldn't be doing that. The spy Hulk backstab. Yeah, second time it happened actually. Wouldn't the fog mover infringement on the artist work like the CGW? No. No. I think you misunderstand. One is taking the artist's entire thing and changing it entirely, physically altering values. We're not doing this nonsense where people can't comprehend basic principles. The ability to change something visually, not a big deal. Changing things physically, like altering the damage numbers for yourself, changing enemy spawns, all that stuff, that is way different than just making a sight for a weapon, changing the fog, removing rain. If you can't see the difference, there's no point in having a conversation with you. There's literally no point in conversing with an individual that cannot see those simple differences. And that's an issue in like I think like the world today is that people have that like, oh, I just have a crazy gotcha moment. You said something stupid. Like these are objectively different things and they carry far different weight. This guy ran away the entire game. Am I crazy in saying that? See the difference? Obviously not. You asked that question, so you do not see the difference. You don't see the difference at all. What's the problem if they're separate and currencies aren't earnable? Because players will choose to play on the other thing. If I made a game that people enjoyed, and I made some changes and folks didn't enjoy it anymore, and then people took it upon themselves to make a mod that could physically change the values in the game, the enemies you face in a sense, the weapons you use, all that stuff, do you think that I wouldn't take that down if it's in my right to do so? Oh! They just took everything that I did in a sense and just altered some values here and there. They can have that. They can keep it up. That's stupid. That's like... It's difficult to compare it to like physical things because like a house, for instance, it's a space you occupy. It's different in that sense. But nah, these are not... Bro. All I'm saying is when they take down CGW, which is almost a guaranteed thing going to happen, people will defend it for no reason because we're having this conversation right now, so obviously it's going to happen. Like, people are like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. So the CW is awesome and therefore doomed to get axed. It's not that it's awesome. There's awesome mods that exist, like mods that don't, again, give you a whole different game to play. The anti-CGW stance. Doc, I'm not saying like, oh, you shouldn't play it. Like, I think that playing it is a decent chance you might ruin Helldivers 2 for yourself because you're experiencing a thing that the devs probably won't allow us to have for a while because it's a story-based thing. Like, a big part of Helldivers 2 is progression, the major orders, and the whole galactic war. I don't care for it personally. Like, I'm not big into that. But that's part of it, though. It's like progressing linearly through a D&D session of sorts. If you can just bypass that and have these folks give you everything you ever wanted, that definitely infringes on what Helldivers 2 devs most likely want for the players. And it's their game, so I do not understand how anyone can sit there and say, well, they can't take it down, they shouldn't take it down. You can be upset if it happens, but you have to understand why it will most likely happen. And if it doesn't happen, who cares? I'm just saying that it's a likely thing to get taken down. And it makes sense that it would get taken down. But for some reason, that's like a crazy thing to think about. In public? I know. I'm gonna host it and see if it's different. I should be on public at least. Yeah. I think it sucks. And like I said, you can think it sucks. You don't have to like it. There's just no real... There's no real avenue to defend it in the sense of, like, it's a thing that should exist. Like, the only benefit to the CGW is proving that some things that the devs say are kind of not necessarily true. Like, that's, like, the major benefit. But in terms of, like, how it can... I wouldn't say take away players from the main game, but more so it can take their interest away, in a sense. That's not necessarily a good thing. It's the same way I view leaks in a sense. Like, I don't think that... the CGW had leak problems, they fixed it, whatever. But leaks are going against what the devs want for players. And that's like a more easy thing to defend in a sense too. But again, you'll have players that are sitting there just getting invested in leaks. And some of those same players will defend Arrowhead, like they'll defend Arrowhead in weird ways as if they're supporters of the game, but they're partaking in leaks that ruin the whole major aspect that the devs want for players, which is surprise. So I don't know. I've got like different views than a lot of people on how things work in this game. Like I'm obviously gameplay first, but I also think that the devs made the game. So at the end of the day, it's their decision to do stuff, which does not mean we can't give feedback. We can't constructively criticize what they do, but it's a whole different thing to sort of make your own game from their work, essentially. Make a game, take their game, and make it your own. Like, that's a different thing. Is what I'm trying to get at. Nobody joining. We're going back to not being the host, baby. I gotta figure out who the host is and just hold their hand. That's my problem. I'm not doing that. We'll fix it. You're feeling the optimization OhDough? Not necessarily. Big problem people see with OhDough 2 is it's a good basis to be expanded upon. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's also Arrowhead's basis to expand on. Like, people can like look at Helldivers 2 and if they want to make their own game, they can do just that if like that's their plan. Purifier was good, but I'm gonna go with something different. I think I'm gonna do this, and I might swap to Darklight Survivor. So I'm using AMR Railgun. I would use Hammer, but the gas stuff is kind of destroying it. It's also not really a Hulk Surge. I might do Flamethrower. No, it's not particularly good. Arc Thrower doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, I don't know. HMG. Wait a minute. This guy's a genius. BFGL. This guy's an absolute genius. I'm copying the first two things. Oh, he's doing the thingy. Wait, how does he have two HMG emplacements? Didn't they fix that bug? Laser cannon? Hell no. Laser cannon isn't the worst thing for Hulk Surges. It is nowhere near a good option, though. That weapon is like... It's not premium copium, but it's definitely standard copium. Its durable damage sucks. And it has the same damage as a scythe. Which isn't a huge deal. Like some kind of, like, I think the HMG does less damage than Diligence. Not a big deal. It's more so the durable damage blows on that weapon. For laser cannon, it's actually the durable damage that kind of sucks too. Like, that's just not great. I'll do that, and I'm gonna do grenade wall. Yeah, buddy. I think I'm gonna go Diligence again. Very well, lad. It could just be a visual glitch. That one guy. The same damage as a non-sport weapon is just crazy and stupid. It depends. Like again, diligence having more damage than HMG does not matter that much. The issue would be the durable damage. Because there is ways to, like, because the game has so many intrinsic systems like that that are more complex, like there's different variables for certain things. You can actually have a lot more nuance involved. So it's not a matter of, oh, it does more damage. That's terrible. It's nowhere near that simple. Which is kind of why a content of that nature doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. There's just so much more going on in the game that actually paints a far more detailed picture than people give it credit for. And when you see that kind of content, then you have folks in the comments saying that nonsense too. It's like, the reason why I bring up diligence versus HMG, I've heard that a lot recently. And it's just that, it's just people that say it. They don't, like, they just say that and that's it. Like, can you believe that? It's like, and then what? Like, what does it actually change? I don't think I should have taken this weapon. But here we are. Man, I wish it was medium pin. Oh, I'm mowing him. Oh, I mowed him. Mowed him. Mowed him. Makes no sense. It's because, well, you think it makes no sense doesn't matter. The game, it's a video game, so like what you think doesn't matter as long as it feels good to use. In HMG's case, it feels bad to use because its durable damage is low and the recoil is a little annoying. Like, it's nowhere near as impactful as you'd expect for like shots, which isn't a damage issue, it's durable damage. Because you still one-shot Devastators from like basically all distances. You still take out a lot of other things very fast. The issue is that you're not that great on things that have durable HP because they actually nerf durable damage. This is why, like, realism is a lame thing to focus on in most cases from like a gameplay perspective. Like, it matters for visuals more than it does anything else. Teammate, you're gonna die. Like a 99% chance. I'm gonna die. There's a 99% chance. Now, ragdoll from that far away? There's something snitching, I'm not sure what he's on. Please be him. Tell me he's the chosen one and not me. Ooh. You gotta be quicker than that, mon ami. Whoever else has a belt fed thingy. Is that this guy? Ooh. My condolences, comrade. If it was realism, I think the HMG placement would do a hell more damage. Probably, but you can sit there until, I'm telling you, you can sit there until the cows come home talking about realism in either direction, both for and against the game, and it really does just become like a waste of everyone's time. At the end of the day, all that really matters is making the game fun to play. So, like, realism arguments matter more if you're directing it towards a dev to just make them understand that what they're trying to do doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, to show them it's hypocritical. But that can get taken too far because then you open a can of worms with a community where it's just nothing but the same phrases being repeated endlessly. Or same sentences, rather. Durable damage as a concept sucks. It feels like being balanced around RTS measures. No, durable damage is actually a pretty good thing to have. It's just a matter of making it where it is actually impactful. Like, it only sucks whenever weapons don't have durable damage. That would be things that you'd expect for weapons in a game that just lead to a more fun experience. Like for instance, Railgun. When Railgun took 20 shots to kill Battle Titans, that sucked. Wasn't fun. It was very, very unengaging. And it wasn't because durable damage as a whole is bad, it's because the amount they gave the Railgun was bad. Like, that number was just not cohesive to an enjoyable experience whatsoever. But having that variable it can allow you to balance things in a way in which you have more diversity of choice. It's actually impactful versus, okay, we have 5 different guns that all do the exact same thing. They just look different. Then what? Then the complaint's like, oh, nothing's different. Everything just feels the same in this game. Are you excited for the Warhammer collab? I think so. It just comes down to like how it feels to play. I was gonna hit that. Call me Ace Grenade Launcher. Holy drop, Batman. First try. Well, for durable, the explanation doesn't matter that much. Like, you don't have to really explain it all that well. It will always just come down to, does it do things that are impactful in the game? Because all durable really is when you're hitting weak spots that matter, do you kill them in a time frame that's at all respectable? You don't have to explain that to a player, not like verbally or in another way. It's just more, do you shoot them and do they die in a time frame that is impactful on your gameplay experience? That's all that matters. Just like ergonomics. You don't really have to explain ergonomics necessarily. Just don't make weapons that have terrible ergonomics for no reason, and it's fine. Like when players using certain guns are like, well, this thing doesn't hit that hard. Why does it move so slow? They don't have to know its ergonomics to be like, oh, it makes sense. It's more like it doesn't matter what the explanation is. It still feels like trash to use. Like there's no level explanation to make that go away and change. Is what I'm trying to say. These rocket sentries are taking my lunch money. Yeah, like the 1-2. 1-2 is a perfect example. You don't have to know the ergonomics or a thing that exists to know that that weapon just feels like trash to use. Now it helps to explain to the devs why it feels bad. Like that would make more sense, I guess. He's won! They're not. It's a Brit and Billy Bob. Keep the strap. Break a sidewall. Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. This guy's got the Deadeye. Is that Nicholas? What is my man doing? This guy's another decent example. It's just not as powerful as you'd expect it to be for what it actually is. What the? Oh, that guy's Narnia. I got stems. Do you have an enemy you struggle against the most? Alpha Commanders, maybe? I wouldn't say it's so much a struggle thing, it's just more so they're horribly designed. They run away from you and they spam minions. That's not particularly engaged. Maybe Spore Burst is actually the better answer. Like, just as a faction. And again, it's not so much struggle, it's just I don't have the ability to take a variety of things to have fun against that faction. Like, I can beat them. I can solo them. I can just use Descalator with Supply Backpack, Ultimatum. Not a big deal. But against that faction, I struggle the most to have fun. Which is a big deal to me personally. Ready to go? Into the mountain. To the mines. The Devastator yearns to the mines. Alright, these folks are rocking a recourse rifle. They can handle the objectives in Narnia. From right here, actually. Maybe not. You can't even see them. Ooh, that's tough. They have to get close and play the game. There's a giant hill blocking their shot. Am I gonna go for the jondals like this? Well, I should have known it was gonna happen. It's my bad. I got him, don't worry. I think I'm on peak physique. No, I'm on siege ready. Lit. I chose the wrong armor. My whole goal was to go peak physique to make the AMR aim better. And I kept using it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna use a variable now. I don't have peak physique. I have siege ready. I got him, don't worry. I got him, don't worry. I got him, don't worry. No need to panic. Your savior is here. He's turning towards me. GG's. Somebody please save me. I'm just standing here. I ain't moving. Numero uno distraction. I brought a grenade wall and HMG emplacement. I have not used either. That changes right now. I think grenade wall may get 0 value. We'll find out. Like the enemies that can just jump across and sandstorm, we dead ass. The OhDough. I'm really waiting for anything in Far Far West, like content wise. It was fun to play solo and in a group as well, but I think that people quickly figured out the formula, and it's a very, very, very easy game. And it's not so much easy as it is there's not much to really do in a mission. If you want to sit there for 20, 30, 40 minutes getting like a bunch of freaking jokers, like that's one thing. I don't particularly love that though. Like, I wish that it was a better, better time of actually acquiring impactful jokers to make it where you get some wacky gameplay. And of course, make it so that there's a reason to do that in the first place. But nonetheless, like I'm excited for new content. Like if when they add like there's new bosses they're talking about, that should be pretty fun. I still think the grenade wall should have heavy pin. Like I know the grenade launcher doesn't anymore, that's fine, but the grenade wall should. Come on, guys. Open your eyes. I go ahead and take his loot. No. Take your backpack. Damn it. Did he shoot that? I swear he shot that. I'm tempted to toss in a resupply for myself, bro. I'm selfish. Look at these noobs. You guys got the weapon. You guys got the freaking the snipe things from Narnia. Go handle these objectives. Guys, handle those. Because I don't want to do it. You guys have to just shoot it from Narnia and call it a day weapon. Man. I don't understand. The autocannon sentry has anti-tank. So why does a handheld the autocannon have heavy armor pin? I mean, in the same way that I think that the grenade wall should have heavy pin, but the grenade launcher should have medium pin. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter that much. Like, people... I think that the game will actually get ruined if that is the focus too heavily. Because then we can't get cool things like that. The devs will just be like, well, if we give them these cool things, they'll start questioning why these other things don't have it when it's not a huge deal. Like, autocannon, its issue isn't so much it doesn't have anti-tank pin. Its issue is that the durable damage sucks. Again. But I don't think that the autocannon should be on par with the autocannon sentry. Like, I don't think that at all. What do you think of an arcade mode in game? Let you pick any biome, faction, sub-faction, surge, objective, and difficulty at any time you like. Honestly, I don't think it'd be a bad idea to have the option, because the way that this game works, people are so entrenched in the galactic war that they will do things they don't even enjoy versus playing things that are fun sometimes. As long as the galactic war itself isn't a slog for them, they'll just do that. It's like the whole... it's not hamster wheel progression in this sense, it's just more... That's their form of progression. Which, hey, more power to them, I guess. Okay, this is 100% a host. You know, I'm not the host. There's 100% a host rendering issue. There's gotta be. Watch, we're gonna stand here. Because this POI should 1000% have enemies, and there's, like, none. Like, there should be dudes, like, right here, right there. I think that now that I'm here, when the host gets close, it doesn't matter. It'd be crazy if they spawned in when the host got close. You take that backpack, your ass is grass, kid. And I'm a lawnmower. You better not touch that backpack. I'm just gonna sit here mowing. That was bad. There's one Hulk on that dropship. What? That ain't no Hulk surge. This is the most diet surge I've ever seen in my entire life. Wait. Got him. That's supposed to be maybe a single Rocket Strider. Only Rocket Striders have that kind of aura. One Hulk is diabolical. We're playing... what's it called? Darklight Survivor after this. Which I heard it's fun, but there's some bugs. I want to experience it for myself. That's a Hulk surge! That's what I'm talking about! That's a Billy Bob surge. What the heck are we talking about? See, it's like... it's 1/3 of a Hulk. It's like maybe 1/20th. Wait, no, that's not math. It's not very Hulk surgy. There's like some essence to it. Like if essential oils were a Hulk surge, that would be this. I don't want to die. So excuse me. My body's a machine that turns 100 grenades into 10 kills. Swooping. Resupplying over. Oh, you can change RPM, I forgot. Yeah, exactly. Above average Hulk spawns. You're lucky. The LaCroix of Hulk surges. I'm looking for that liquid death. Dude, liquid death is truly the sign of our times. People will pay more for... I'm pretty sure... Doesn't that cost more than regular water just because of the branding? Folks are built different. They did it! Alright, we're not going for those. I don't care enough. That's if we're gonna get them, we had to have been like on this section. Once you get past this little section of the pie... Oh god. Ooh, I can resupply though. Wrong button. Roll. Run! See, I could grab those. There's just not enough. Not enough to make me bat an eye. You shoot down drops whenever you bring explosive anti-tank weapons? No, I do not. Not really a fan of doing that stuff. I much prefer shooting things like right now I'm using the BFGL, but I like to shoot things with like railgun, AMR, diligence, and whatnot. Kind of hard to do that if you shoot a dropship and kill everything with just a single shot, essentially. Like I much prefer direct damage weapons as opposed to explosive weapons. And going past that, I prefer to shoot explosive weapons at things versus shooting a drop ship, a singular thing. Those common samples. I think I've never actually put samples toward DSS. Alright, this is the test. What? The placement isn't the worst. Ooh. How much make you play a game of one's choice? Why don't you list the game first, Nix? It might make the cost a lot less than you'd think. Thanks to 2, by the way. Game of their choice. That's bait that will not be falling for. Like, I don't trust that for a freaking second, dude. Are you entertained by the freaking diet surges? Oh yeah, we can't kill a guy anymore. I can play Terraria. When I first played Terraria, I think I've already played Terraria once for like a little bit. Wasn't my thing out the gate, but I think that my taste in games have changed a little bit. For instance, I was playing Helldivers 1 a little bit more recently, and it's been a bit more fun than it was initially. So I might not dislike Terraria like I used to. He looks maxing. I think I'm health maxing. Kind of. Right now I'm on a cut of sorts. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm not fat yet. I want to get down to like maybe 170. I think I started at 200. I'm at 185. I've been stuck at 185 for a bit, but part of that's that I don't measure my olive oil. I am now. I think my butter's fine, but dude, olive oil is so tricky, dude. It's actually rigged how easy it is to freaking mismeasure that. But one thing I need to do, I need to go for more walks. I gotta probably get... I'd like to get like 8,000, 10,000 steps a day. I don't get that right now. I maybe get 6,000 if I think about it. At least 5K. Yeah, I'll be walking a little bit. I have good cardio. I have decent cardio. We'll say that. I just don't do it. Like, I don't really go for walks much. I sit at home and I edit videos. Or I think about editing videos. Making you laugh and mad? I wasn't mad. Thoughts on this missile pistol after playing it? It's good. I like it. Is one trap guy your brother? No. No, he's not. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I have a freaking mod to remove the arms on that skin. Alright. We've been baited. The Hulk surges with Jet Brigade are not what I expected. They're not terrible, but they're not great. When they bring back the Borgs not being here kind of messed up a few of my videos a little bit. Like, I've been wanting to do stuff where I cover like basically all the factions, all sub-factions, like a certain weapon. And I can't do that when I can't play against the cyborgs. That's where? Tuesday, March 17th. Wait, what? Fixed an issue where surge modifiers spawned more enemies than intended. Are we being as for real as possible? That's like the whole reason that folks play surges. That's just dumb. I don't have time enough for this. The horror games? No. This is a roguelite. Jesus Christ. A loud one too. Changing the stream title so folks don't think I'm scamming them. Dark Light Survivor. This fate has not awakened. Give me the cowboy guy, Ramya. Got a sawed-off shotgun, little crow hat. Select difficulty. Hard, of course. What is this? Drifting Citadel. Oblivion Array. Realm Boss Chak. Black Sea's rising. It's cold and will soon submerge the Nexus. I'm so lost. Find the Rift Merchant, the Phantom Trader to purchase. Word. Alright, volume is still going to be blowing out folks' eardrums. Fixing that right now. Keyboard mapping, controls. I'm looking for sensitivity. Is that general? No. 0.4 should be chill. Look sense, aim sense. Greetings, Hunter. Second game I played where they call me Hunter, it's my actual name. Offer void marks. Increased melee attack speed, increased melee damage, basic attributes and whatnot. Word. Is there no sprint? Because I'm spamming shift. And I just roll. So this game was one that I was excited for a little bit. And I didn't know it released on the 15th. I think it got overshadowed by Far Far West. Bind relics. I gotta stop clicking buttons. I can't do anything. I'm poor. Greetings, operator. Is that me talking or them talking? You're the hub as Chak. Wait. Rhombos Chak. Am I in the right spot? What even just happened? Let me start shooting stuff right now before I riot. Hey, they heard me. Control hint. Melee attack, range attack, camera switch, middle mouse button, roll, inventory, active skill, sprint. Block is control. I need to change that probably. Auto attack, previous weapon, next weapon. Interesting. Weapon upgrade. Block and shield. I can pause the game. Sick. Make sure my visuals are chilling. 60 FPS? What the hell are we talking about? Grass quality. 50 grass quality. We're oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe 100 is not the play. Biometric fog. Maybe. Motion blur off. Base devs. All right, the game already looks better. Just FYI. Is it still a lot AF? I think it is. You carry a gentle light in this darkness here. Child, feel the chill of winter's truth. Know that I stand with you. Isolde. Range attacks have a 30% chance to unleash a frost wave dealing ice damage. What? You can just upgrade guns for free? Vanguard. Look hot. Rusty hammer. Actually smoke a little bit. Also, this is not sponsored, by the way. We don't get sponsorships, just so everyone's aware. Eddie's Hunter. Stall Iron Marshal. I've been watching your fight. Here my strength is... Okay, if these are upgrades, those gotta go. Those have gotta go. Plus 2 vitality, increase max HP slightly. Elemental mastery, slightly boost all elemental damage types. Extend your melee range, allowing you to strike targets from a greater distance. So far, it just feels like... I wouldn't say it feels, but it seems like a Darklight, a Vampire Survivor game, but you're actually shooting stuff yourself versus having the game play for you. Which I like a lot. Dexterity slightly improves projectile speed, vitality, cybernetics slightly boost drone and turret damage. Ow. The upgrades have got to go in this manner. Like this can't be it. There has to be that way to do it to where you don't have to get tabbed out and you can pause yourself to upgrade, or you can just do it on the fly and be chilling. A backpack mounted ice cannon that fires a sustained frost beam capable of freezing enemies. That's sick. I'm gonna go ahead and do stuff on the minimap, I think. Open 3 war caches. War caches contain weapons, armor, and rune power. Those are in Narnia. What is this? F. Rusty Hammer. Rusty Hammer does seem kind of godlike. 3,000. Not enough DC. Ooh, Diet Cola points. We're looking like we're lacking. A game suggestion has been sent in the Discord. Nick's extra 2. I'll keep it after this, I think. Actually, just for grins. What'd you say? Where'd you put it, actually? Icy says, a 2D side-scrolling action game. As you follow the narrator's omnipresent voice, you will see through Icy's eyes and learn the truth about her world. I'll ponder it. I will ponder it. What the? That was big damn. Dash leaves behind ice spikes that damage and apply frost to enemies. Freezes and damage enemies in a large AoE. Is it an ability though? Crown Nova. Range attacks have a 30% chance to unleash a frost wave dealing ice damage. Am I just buffing it, or am I increasing the chance it does stuff? Word? That's actually sick. Big damn, they're mad. Ow, I'm mad. I'm gonna die. I need to stop healing. These mother effers interrupted me. Summon a holy bolt of lightning to strike nearby enemies. Plus 100% undead. Your melee attacks have a chance to unleash lightning bolts that chain to nearby targets. Melee strikes surge with lightning. That's an undead zo- Oh my god, I'm dead. We entered. Lightning surge kind of buns. Am I wrong on that? Am I self-healing or what's going on? I feel like I was lower right here in this. Is there hope or am I doomed? Did I int? Freeze and damage enemies in a larger AoE. Bad. Oh, I'm bad. Well, you can sprint a little bit. The Dark Tech pulses with Strength of the Dead. Grants 60 max HP when installed. It didn't heal me at all! Healing orbs restore 2x more HP. Automatically collect nearby shards within 5 meters. Boost melee weapon attack speed and dealing faster and more relentless strikes. I do like that. I can't do anything to that guy. So there are healing orbs. Extension melee range allowing you to strike targets from greater distance. Ooh. We kind of just win now, I think. I gotta heal though, because I'm one shot. Deploy an assault drone. Release a swarm of flying blades that orbit around you. I've seen that in the trailer a lot. A blade machine disc whirls around you, hunting targets with relentless strike. Its saw teeth screaming in silence. Oh, it's a different one. These rolls are fantastic. 4% movement speed when below 50% HP. 2 Faith slightly enhances lightning damage. I'm at 2K now. I just noticed we have infinite ammo for the gun too, which is sick. Big time. $14 damage on melee or 8 damage on that. I think I'm gonna go 14 damage. I'm telling you, these upgrade menus are garbage. They gotta change that ASAP. Put a back-mounted launcher that auto-fires missiles at nearby targets. A second bladed machine disc joins the hunt, amplifying the relentless assault. More blades, more blood, no escape. Cooldown on that big AoE is massive. 2 Faith. I have no fire damage. Oh, you just met that guy. What the heck is that? What is that? I'm dead. I'm so dead. I took so much damage for no good reason. All right. I need to think if I want to sit there and go through those menus again, because I'm telling you, best record 5. That was only 5. That was only 6 minutes. The gameplay's chill, and I do like having to aim stuff. I don't like the menus. I think the menus take away from the experience so much. I've been saying that all day today, but like, truthfully, in this case, it does. You get a new. I want to see how far I can go, actually. I want to try and win. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I want to do that. Was the plan to upgrade the pistol? Pulling up on my whip. Just got back from a long trip. Whipping out my blicky. It's gonna get sicky. Deal Double Douglas got bars, son. He got bars. So as time passed, the craziness ramped. Melee strikes poison your target and releases a homing toxin that inflicts a nearby enemy. We're going melee. Beep. Psych? Is there a cooldown for it? There's a cooldown for it. What? That's not how poison works. You're supposed to be taking damage over time. Off the bat start. Taking damage already is not gravy. 20% movement speed. Don't need that. Slightly boost drone and turret damage. I don't want that either. What do these orbs do? Are these flat out just heals? Or are those giving me currency? What are you aiming at? What? He was aiming at me. Hey, you stop it. Hey, aim at them. I didn't do nothing there. Deploy an automatic sentry that locks onto targets and unleashes rapid fire for 10 seconds before detonating into a powerful explosion. Unleash a swarm of flying blades that orbit you. Upgrade your backpack with rocket boosters, turning your roll into a leap that damages and knocks back enemies on landing. I do kind of like that, but turret just seems busted. If they can't damage me, it's actually sick. Movement speed while wielding a melee weapon. Extend your melee reach. Increase max HP slightly. Okay, I can actually move towards stuff. The bottom right's a sigil. I don't know what it does. Upgrade the weapon to the next quality. Oh, word? I just, like, fight here forever? What are you aiming at? Me? I'm aiming right! I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's the game. It's aiming at... If your targets have a chance to explode into a poison puddle, dealing area damage and applying poison to nearby targets. Equip your backpack with a grenade launcher that lobs gas grenades. Trying to sick. Release a radial blast of poison bombs from the player, poisoning all enemies in a range. I'm gonna do gas grenades. Do they hurt me though? I have to ask that question. It's a very important question to ask. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my weapon because we're almost there in the first place. And then I think we should just go straight towards the objective next time. What's giving me so much currency in the first place? Collects nearby shards within 5 meters. I'm assuming that poison's an element. Cool. That poison thing conga lined. It's actually poisoning them now. All sentries deal increased damage, cooldown reduced by 60%. Did he just hit me for free? For free? I rolled in and I pressed F on the statue and that guy hit me for free. The second it like canceled. I've got turrets all out the yin yang, brother. I think if you space dodge roll, you're faster. So those guys, that's just a shield to prevent them taking damage from your bullets. I think. When you become the darklight survivor, the moment I can start surviving damage, but in this case I'm actually eating it for breakfast, it's not the smartest choice. Summon a lightning strike that unleashes an electric storm, shocking nearby enemies, strikes enemies near the player every 40 seconds, passive cooldown effect. Rolls cover more distance, dodge is replaced with a lightning fast teleport that grants 50% damage reduction in 40 seconds. Conjure a single lightning orb that shocks nearby enemies on contact. That boy fast AF, son! Just don't spawn the guys that shoot me yet. What's this giant thing on the bottom here? I'm going towards purple. I see. It shows me a sniper. Cast in your dark credits and let the chest decide which instrument of death you deserve. thought I got freaking... I like a constitution. Big damage. Took it for no reason. I pick it up or what happened? I think I have it now. I'm not sure though. I have it now. I was curious if I did or didn't. Plague grenade now has a chance to inflict toxic curse on targets. Defeated targets have a chance to explode. Release a radio blast of poison bombs from the player. Poisoning. I'm gonna do toxic grenades. I think they're getting value. I'm not certain. I just spent 2,500 for the other thing. Chance to inflict lightning damage. Damage reduction 48%. Still reduces damage when a block fails. Chance to briefly stun enemies. Wait, Rust Hammer of Silence. One-handed melee. The damage and reach goes down, but the attack speed goes up. It's 109 damage. Helmet, gauntlets. No idea what Fury does. Ow. I just keep taking damage. Soaking it for free. Need to figure it out. Did you shoot me? Faith range fire damage. What even hit me there? I didn't do nothing. Healing orbs restore 2x more. I kind of need that. Health, faith, strength, fire resists. Not that big baby thingy. We're so dead. Mega dead. Hilariously dead. What is? What? I was kind of owning. Alright, poison was not as good as the frost stuff was. I want to win once. Fury makes you angry when you take damage. I don't really want Fury then. I want damage, but I don't want to take damage to do damage because then I'm low HP and I don't want to be low HP. I want to live. I want to survive and thrive. Okay, I'm running bottom left. What's that giant global icon? Don't take damage from those guys for free. Noted. Writing that down. I'll check it tomorrow. So the blue things are healing orbs, yeah? How do they work though? I feel like the healing's not instant, it's more over time. Please, gracious darklight gods, give me a gun that isn't a pistol. Well, the pistol kind of Fs. She's new. fire, I'm assuming. Chance to range attacks set enemies ablaze, inflicting fire damage. Empower your melee weapon with fire. Melee attacks, range attacks have a 30% chance to trigger a homing fireball that seeks out up to 4 targets. I want that. Don't get it twisted. Reloading is expensive. I'm gonna do that. It just sounds cool. Like, realistically, I think that it was way better off going not that, but it's cool. Now, are these chests going to cost me money to open or not? Because earlier I just ran by all of them and pressed E and it just fell dandy. There's no issue whatsoever. Oh, it's a flat-out boss. He's getting mowed, though. No, he's not. I lied. He is getting mowed. He sucks. This boss is not him. Weave. Ooh. Damage reduction of 47%. Oh, that's for the shield. 85 damage. 30% chance to steal a small amount of enemy health when hitting. Heck yeah, brother. Real quick, this is not sponsored. I gotta say it again. If you're having a decent time in a game, folks are like, he's getting paid! His enjoyment is bought and paid for by the government or something, or major corporations. No. If it was to be labeled. Healing orbs restore 2x more. I still don't know how they work. Blue is XP. The blue orbs are XP. Then what are the healing orbs green? Strength increased melee damage slightly. Improves projectile speed. I'm gonna do healing orbs just cause I keep dying because I have no HP. Oh, I see. Okay. So the currency you get from just killing things. The blue orbs are experience that give you levels. You can then upgrade your stuff. And then I'm assuming that green orbs are the things that heal you. Deploy an assault drone. Deploy an autonomous assault drone equipped with a precision auto gun targeting enemies on sight with sustained fire. Upgrade your backpack with a rocket booster. Roll. Vitality. Boost your drone and turret damage. I'm gonna do vitality again. Alright, we kind of went into Narnia, but it's fine. We're back on track. Oh, you can open those for free. 14 dexterity, chance melee leech, 1% health. It said uncommon in red, but it looked like it was better than usual. Am I reading that wrong? Rolls cover more distance. Dodge replaced with a lightning fast teleport. Conjure a single lightning orb. Summon a single lightning orb that surges forward, exploding upon impact and releasing a powerful bolt of lightning that arcs between nearby enemies. That thing rolls. Word. Massive. Minor HP regen. Building the slide, thank you. Not the VIP again. Weep. Also, all element resistance, fire resistance, poison resistance, ranged, and ice damage, physical resistance, no sense then. I'm gonna forget what I have equipped, because it's gonna make it impossible to pick upgrades. Melee damage. See, this has better stats. Am I crazy? Oh, it's uncommon. I read that earlier, but whatever. Poison resist 14 dexterity. 50 DC. Nah. They have to work on this menu stuff because this is very de-immersing, if you will. This drone was actually cracked. To deploy an assault drone that rains missiles on a marked zone. Kind of doing big damn, I think. And I have survivability. Kind of just mowing through, aren't I? Reload your gun automatically when you roll. That noise is to be desired. I prefer like the regular reload just because of the sound. Also, if you mess up, you have to sit there and go through reload mission anyway. Like you can dodge. Can I drop that? Because every time I dodge roll, it's gonna make that ting sound. Skyfire rig. Equip a back-mounted launcher. So this is very much so like a Vampire Survivor game in a sense, but at least you're shooting for yourself. I like it a lot. That noise is not okay for me. I want to go over here and figure out what's going on. That like blue symbol. So 2K to upgrade my pistol. I'm doing that this time. Music is getting old. I think that's just being a little bit of a hater, technically. Or me personally. Upon death, unleash a fiery eruption that ignites all nearby enemies and resurrects you. Triggers once per run. Weekend end! Would you rather me turn it off? We'll see how it sounds without music. Because I play games all the time without music and it's not a big deal. That's not what I was going for. That's not what I was going for at all. Ow. Ow. Fires 6 mid-sized rockets. All sentries deal increased damage. Cooldown reduced. Oh, those guys explode. That's why it killed me earlier. I think when I kill them, they unleash like some nonsense. Rolls cover more distance, dodge rolls replaced. Sick choices. Oh, jeez, that's actually an insane choice. The game said, hey man, we're tired of you like not picking that. Here we go. That's actually a crazy dodge. From what I'm used to at least. So the red are the bosses, I'm pretty sure. Is it like weak to the back per chance? He's taking no damage from just me shooting it. Boost melee weapon attack speed. Eh. That's better. Oh. Those guys are gonna kill me for sure. Where'd the elites go? Where'd the elites go? Wait, where's my loot? They run after you? Monumental. Yeah, the blue orbs are XP, 100%. Swarm rises from the pit. What does that mean? I mean, Torben's experience is like, oh sheesh! I know what it means. I know what it means. I know what it means. I'm aware. Oh wait. The range on that was actually quite sad. Orb them, orb them, orb them, orb them, orb them. That works too. Oh. I'm just shooting him off screen because what are you supposed to do against that? What are you supposed to do against that? I thought I'd just run away forever. I don't have the AoE. Melee range attacks have a chance to do whatever. Blaze. Are they dead yet? Rolled in smoke, son. I'm fighting literal Satan spawns. What am I doing? % increased movement speed, increased melee damage. This dark tech pulses with the strength of the dead. Grants 60 max XP when installed. I need to get XP somehow, or HP rather. Not HP. I need HP. A powerful demon breaches. Oh, GG's. I think we're dead, boys. That wasn't a demon, not even close. We need stuff. Born to shatter legends, it drinks the thunder in every blow. That seems sick. Strengthens your strikes with 5 strength. Do I drop something? Damage reduction, all elemental resist. Where's the demon at? Cast in your dark credits. Please be goated. Reflects your fear, amplifies your resolve. I'm dead. I lived. Oh, what? Oh, I see. That's a demon, that's a demon, that's a demon! Rolled. Oh my freaking god. I see. I can do that. Tutorial completed! Hey, all I'm saying is we should, if I was a dev, I wouldn't be saying tutorial. That's an ego blow that I don't think I can quite sustain. Tutorial. What I get? Chance to recover 1% max HP on kill? What the heck? Increase Fury and Faith by 1. Melee damage applies burn for 3 seconds. Increase Fury and Faith. What are these? Return to town. Crosshair on the map is where I think Health Orb was. Ow. See, if I can figure out how to heal better, that would definitely change some things. So I have a lot of money to spend. Gain 1% damage per 5% missing HP up to 20%. Deal 25% damage to enemies below 30% HP. Activates a state that greatly increases HP by 10% and damage output by 10%, but decreases movement speed by 5%. Okay. Less 10% physical damage while stationary. Increased resistance, increased max HP. Requires prerequisite skill. I don't love that. I can't do that neither. Where do I start? Oh, you start from up top. Increase melee damage, bash 120 damage that has 6% chance to stun enemy for 1 second. Activate skill. Or active skill. The attack speed. Where's my bullet damage? That's good. Can you de-upgrade? Oh, you can reset. It's crazy I just started this and I already have to reset. It's called inspirational choices. Release one rotating throwing knife to attack the enemy with a 15-second cooldown. Increase max health at 10 points. Increase max health. I do want that. Unleash a swift slash that deals 120 ice damage with 20% chance to freeze nearby targets. Deploy a banner to grant 10% damage, increase 10% damage reduction. I want to get there, but I think I can. Barely. I can't upgrade from there though. And I assume switch my active skill. Can you buy the cowboy anywhere? You can get the cowboy, I'm just not sure how. Select difficulty. I'm on hard mode. Yeah, it says top left. Reduce the damage taken once unlocked. This skill may appear at the totem of the Crimson Vow. Oh, I see. Dual wields pistols and SMGs to dominate short and mid-range combat. Excels at fast repositioning, burst fire, and brutal shotgun finishers that can stagger nearby targets. Starts with lower health, but makes up for it with devastating long-range spells, powerful area damage, and strong elemental output. Air movement skills let her hover above danger and extend her attack window. She seems fun. A brutal shotgun. What? I swear I saw a mommy somewhere. The Dominator of Silver. Icy Shard. Burning Eye. Fortune Find. Increase the chance to gain rare skills from the Totem of Crimson Vow. Once unlocked, this skill may appear at the Iron Pact. Defeat 1,000 enemies in top-down mode. Oh, I've done that. Ignite 100 targets in a single attack, I'm assuming. I can bind relics. Recover 1 HP every 60 seconds. It's terrible. I'd rather have a 5% chance to recover 1% max HP on kill. That just seems better. That sold for decent money. Back again, good worth is... Okay, I already talked to you. How do I traverse into the unknown? I clicked manifest form. So this game, at this very moment in time, I think it definitely has potential. I like it. Especially if it's going for like this whole, not survival, but vampire survival-esque gameplay. I'm not sure what you call those games specifically. But it does that pretty fun because at least it lets you aim. Like it still has the automated stuff, so it's not going to require that much brain power. It's not like a super duper hard game. It's just kind of fun to go through the motions. But it lets you shoot yourself, which I think is a big deal. You said the plus sign is heals. Per chance. Now the question does come down to, will the devs have the time to do what they need to make the game better? The first kiss is the last. I'm confused. Which one does more damage? There's one. Gain XP? Yes. Alright, just for science. Oh. It is just heals. Not being able to aim is my major complaint in Vampire Survivors. Because Heroes of Hammerwatch is a vampire survival-ish game, I think, that I like a lot. Just because you can actually aim and you're playing the game yourself. In that game, you're actually doing everything yourself. I like that. In most vampire survival-ish games, you don't get to play the game. They do it for you, which some people like, I don't like at all. Automatic assault drone equipped with precision auto gun. What are blades? I think that this game would benefit from getting away from this whole, like, pause to upgrade stuff, though. On the experience. Wait. The blue orbs aren't XP. I lied, they are. What's that bar about my health then? That's a sick animation. No, I know these games upgrade like that, but here's the thing. At a certain point, you should be the innovator that goes away from that method, just because since you're having to aim yourself, it's very jarring to, like, you're aiming, and the game pauses. Like, that's the difference. I think, at least. Plus, there's no point, there's no reason that I can't, like, either pause the game myself, since I don't think it has multiplayer. I could be wrong on that. If it has multiplayer, it'd be a bit more challenging, I think, to do what I am suggesting, which is you can just pause it yourself and pick your own stuff if you need. Like right now, if I get an upgrade, I could just be moving around. I could hit a button and upgrade myself and be chilling. That is nuts. Equip your backpack with a grenade launcher. Extends melee range. Chance to inflict toxic curse on targets. Is that toxic curse? No. Lightning, melee damage. Not bad. Advanced upgrades. Wow, long shot actually. This is the last one, I think. I just want to fill out. I want to fill out the game a little bit. You can headshot. Wait. I think.
Got the hats I ordered. Tell your brother my thanks, and they came out better than I could have.
Hey, that is sick. I was like, I had to open up stream elements. I'm a scuff streamer. What'd you get? Also goes thanks for the 6. Appreciate you, big dog. That's actually super dope, dude. If you got custom stuff, wicked. Okay, I did not think about this aspect at all. That changes things entirely. Am I playing third person at all? Third person just seems a lot chiller. Especially against snipers. I also don't know if you can headshot these guys that are big. Psych, I lied. I think I'm actually mowing that guy. Damage versus human. Definitely over, way over telegraphing. Like, you don't get the telegraphs as you do. Oh no! Powerful lightning, summon a holy bolt of lightning to strike nearby enemies. Plus 100% undead. And you can't see things next to you. Oh sh. So ideally you're supposed to be doing this stuff. Like swapping constantly. Fortune, damage reduction, 5% leech, chance to ignite enemy. I have a sick blade now, wait a minute. I'm actually rolling that guy on accident. Increase agility, granting 3 agility. Wait a minute. Plague rated now deals increased damage. I'm not sure to handle those guys, so I can just like spells. And like disgusting poison damage now. It's a time thing. The swarm rises when you're out of time. I see. Extend your melee range, allowing you to strike targets from a greater distance. How does the swarm feel when you're doing this? Oh, shiesty. Oh, shiesty. Wait, I'm destroying them. The poison stuff is rolling them. Vile Slicer. What even is this, though? A steady inner flame restores 1 life every 40 seconds. Trash. Your strike quickens, increasing movement speed, sharpens your aim, and raises your chance to land critical strikes. I did it, I think. What do purple envelopes do? Oh my. I want those. Not very good. An AK? Sheesh. Not very good. $50. It doesn't show me what it does though. I like the marksman rifle way more. Storm Slash super weapon. Oh, you can switch. You can switch guns. But how? Also, I now know that I have a button I've been pressing this entire time. It's called C. Melee fire damage, damage versus demons, damage versus undead. I'm fighting a demon in a second, I think. It's the Wunderwaffel. Plus Fury boost, cybernetics. I'm pretty sure I can headshot too. Celestial Bolt. Is that matchmaking over here? Invoke to harvest every stray experience shard at once. Jesus Christ, never mind. No, the constant gear choice is a lot, that's for sure. Mode. Leech. The teleport lightning thing is way better than this one. 19 damage, cost 3k. Marksman, Vanguard Cleaver. So that's an upgrade thingy. Uncommon, common, common. Those are all kind of whack too. Kind of do big damage though. What? Medieval Holy Axe. 5% leech from enemy, 20% chance to ignite enemy. How come the axe didn't have cool stuff on it? Roll. Oh, it's limited ammo. What is that? What are those? What the? I've stayed way too long. The welcome has been overstayed. I repeat, the welcome has been overstayed. Miss? In what universe? I'm afraid to get close. That's probably why. They're lobbing nonsense at me. 14% melee damage, not super useful. Dexterity is chill. Damage versus demons. I think I'm fighting demons right now. Rolling at enemies has a 30% chance to explode. I can't roll. They do stuff. I can melee them, but I'm afraid. I'll die. How do you get ammo for that gun I had? Because that's actually that's the way I win. Chain wardens close the circle. The circle felt closed already. Oh, that was bad. Who are those? Peacemaker, chance to kill enemies on hit. Ooh. I need to get close and hit him with poison, but I'm afraid I'm gonna die. And they got the fireballs that hit me easily. How do I avoid getting smoked and rolled? Different view. Oh, it's like almost dead. Worth it? Weave. So, they're spawning more of those guys because they know they're my freaking bane. They will kill me. Eliminate? What's this? That wasn't even the boss? Oh, shiesty. Eliminate who? What the heck is that? Eliminate the great. Who am I eliminating? Of course. That rock's probably nowhere guaranteed. Alright, I will say in this mode, those blue guys are spawning directly on top of you. So a risk you take, I guess. I'm not sure to kill this guy without playing like an absolute pansy. Pass. I want to upgrade stuff, but I don't know how. Pass again. Is he the boss, or am I misunderstanding this? I think he's the boss. I was wrong. That guy's the boss. What are we doing with that? Oh, not it. I didn't know. I'm trying to live out here. I'm at a bad angle. That guy can destroy me. I'm looking for HP. Which means running all the way to Narnia. Gain 40% melee damage and 10% attack speed, but permanently lose 30% max life and 15% armor. Health globes cannot heal past 70% lost life, and using a potion damages you for 10% max life. No, I want that, but I'm too afraid to use melee damage properly. Ooh, you saw it, big man. Ooh, you saw it again. Oh, shit! That guy cheats! That guy cheats! I get him? No, he's still alive. Not for long. He's a cheater! He's a dirty cheater! That guy's a dirty cheater! No. I want to open that box. Wait, was it? Was it worth it? Go for Johnal shots. It's the meta. Ow. Do I just melee you? What's going on? You guys are not helping me out here. I'm not sure supposed to do against this guy. He just kind of taking my lunch money a little bit. What does this do? Oh, chaos multiplier. I think I see. Just 17s. Got a million, but yeah. Oh hell no! I don't got a million. What even was that? What the? I'm doing something wrong. Bro, we're gonna be here all day. Alright, close enough so grenades can hit him. I kill this guy so he can poison the homies. I need to get poisoned. If I do that, I win the game. Oh, he's poisoned. Is it a good poison or a bad poison? Wasn't that powerful. Brother, what am I supposed to do against that? Like, I'm just not sure where am I supposed to hit him to actually do damage. He's backpedaling. Pringles. A Wunderwaffe? I mean, yeah, the Wunderwaffe would probably help a lot. That's probably for true. I can live, kinda, but is it really a point to it? No. I'm not sure I kill that guy. Alright, I think that's enough of that game for me. What is it? What do you do? He never didn't shield. Start with a rifle, reduce cooldown. Start with a shotgun. Word. Gain life steal on melee hits. Increase strength and vitality by 1. Increase melee damage by 5%. Critical hits restore 1% of max HP. That'd be pretty good. Potentially. There has to be something I didn't know about that boss. There's gotta be. There's no way it's just like a, hey, this guy shields everything you try and do. If you go melee, he's gonna hit you for half your HP. There's no way. There's gotta be some secret tech. Terraria, let's go. Maybe at some point. I think that's it for me for today. I do believe. I'm gonna go figure out a second channel video. Most likely. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate your time. Really do. And hopefully I can figure out some stuff to play on stream. That'd be fun. This wasn't bad. I didn't have a bad time playing the game. I don't think it was the most engaging. But not bad. Not a bad experience. Anywho, later y'all.